I'm Brienne.
And I'm Maxwell.
Welcome to Seriously Cereal. Thanks to our supporters at Patreon, we now post 2 episodes every Saturday.
You can support the show for as little as $2 a month and get awesome rewards.
If you prefer your cereal dry, then you're a snacker.
Or maybe you prefer it with milk, then you're a spooner.
Today's cereal is...
Blueberry Frosted Mini Wheats. There was once a time that I only knew 3 flavors. Chocolate, strawberry, and fruit.
Fruit.
Then blueberry came into my life. And I was never the same again. So, Blueberry Frosted Mini Wheats.
Oh my God.
I have nothing but high hopes for this.
Ooh.
If my hopes are not met, I will be very disappointed because
That's very blueberry.
love Frosted Mini Wheats.
Do they have actual blueberry in them? That's my question.
Whether or not, I do like the color they have. That like screams like blueberry flavor.
Fruit
right off the
juice
bat.
for color. Natural flavor and vegetable juice for color.
Okay, so
it may or may not have touched a blueberry. We're not positive. I'm not a fan of Frosted Mini Wheats or Big Wheats or any size of wheat.
Well, Big Wheats are kind of like the different thing.
Those I won't even
but
touch.
Not Big Wheats.
These I don't really like. When I was a kid, we always got these because my dad and my brother, I believe, really liked them. And I would take them out of the bag and I would eat the half that was frosted and then I would put the other half back in the bag.
Well, the thing about these is that, like, when
I was kind of a gross child. But, true story, I did do that. But it's just because the texture is so nasty. I hate it so much. It's so coarse, it feels like it just coats your mouth in, like, pokey twigs.
That's why they've always been a little too dry to, like, snack on for my taste. But in milk, they're delicious. That's actually kind of why I don't prefer like the whole grain bales, as it were, because you're supposed to chop them up, and that's just kind of meh. And I know this is not really exactly the same thing because they have frosting and all that jazz, but put them in milk, just eat them all at once, and it's pretty good because the frosting isn't, in my personal opinion, is enough to add that sweetness to the wheat.
It's just the texture.
It's just so small for me that I don't really notice it.
I don't like it.
I just bite them in half and then go.
I will say, when they're in milk, I find them slightly more tolerable because I do like the way that the little wheat bale holds on to the milk. But I just don't like them. I've never had a flavored version of them though. I've only had plain ones and then the regular frosted ones.
So they
smell great, so I'm kind of excited about that.
On the back, they've got this and all that jazz. So
what is that?
This guy.
Oh, he's upside down.
Yeah, he said, I'll just save you the trouble of turning your head, and he says, "Hi, I'm Minnie. Let's hang."
Oh, that's
laugh track.
Why?
But what I actually wanted to. Oh, and yeah, there are a couple little. There's a little word fill in the blanks, all that jazz, but there are a few little activities, but what I wanted to point out is on the bottom they say for different flavors, so we got the regular, we got strawberry, and then we've got maple brown sugar.
What? I've never heard of that. I've never seen those.
I want that right now.
Where do they exist?
Where is that?
I love maple brown sugar pretty much anything.
Yeah.
So I would be willing to try those.
Yeah, can that be a thing? Can I just have that now? Can they just magically appear in front of me? That'll be great.
Wait, we're not patrons, but can we request a cereal? Is that Jennifer, editor, in the camera? Can we request that, please? We need to find it.
Quick, just make an account. They'll never know.
Maple brown sugar frosted mini wheats.
Hey, I'll make an account. I'll get my phone.
You guys help us find them.
Yeah, seriously though.
Because we've never seen them in the store.
But wait a minute. Does he have is some of the wheat supposed to be hair? Oh, yes, it is.
Is it?
It is.
It's got a little
Yeah, they stick up even when they're not upside down. It's everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Who has just 2 hairs? I don't get
Orchard
it.
Koopa, I guess. He has 3.
Sketchy.
Baldy has 1.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I think it's turning the milk blue. I'm not sure. It might just be like...
It looks kind of gray.
It might just be like
it's not gray.
It might just be like the frosting under the milk, but regardless.
Under the water. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Yeah, the texture still sucks. The blueberry is super good though. It reminds me of a Pop-Tart.
Oh yeah. They have a blueberry Pop-Tart now, don't they? Yeah. I think I remember trying them. They were good. You know, they kind of do taste a little bit like let me just taste again just to make sure. Confirm my theory. I think they sort of taste like blueberry syrup.
Like a Smucker's blueberry syrup.
Yeah.
That stuff's so good. Oh my god.
Like there's not really like a maple in there, but it like has that like syrupy taste, I guess.
Sugar.
Yeah. It definitely does not taste like blueberry, but I mean
definitely not.
Nothing does. But it's definitely its own thing. I like this. I have no real problem with frosted mini wheats as it is, so yeah, this is a welcome addition. Now, here's a question though. With all these different flavors, why not chocolate?
That's a good question.
I mean, maybe it's just like you wouldn't even taste it, because like the one thing about frosted mini wheats is the longer it stays in milk, the frosting kind of leaves it a little bit. Like, yeah, I think the chocolate would just like fall and leave too fast, and then you wouldn't even be able to taste it. It would just be kind of sweet. Like what's the point type thing. So I can't remember sure, because it does definitely still have that blueberry taste even after it's like kind of like wiped off a little bit. So still like how this looks. It's like grayish blue. It's a nice shade, honestly.
It's not bad. Yeah, the flavor is amazing. So if you love frosted mini wheats, try these because the flavor is incredible. I still have the exact same issue with the texture that I do with any type of frosted mini wheat. So, yeah.
And I guess on one final note, now that all of them are gone, I think it's kind of a grayish blue. I actually kind of like the color there, but it doesn't really dye the milk that much.
Yeah, not
like
really.
A little bit, but not really.
It's probably because it's natural coloring from fruits and vegetables, so it's not super strong, but it does have a little bit of a blueness to it.
Yeah.
But it's not going to turn your milk colors like that Red 40 will, or that Blue Lake. Yeah.
Or that whatever Funko dye was in the Cuphead cereal that like made it like black.
Funko.
I really wish
why?
I really wish that could have showed up on the camera. That was actually amazing. The cereal wasn't, but the milk was at least.
Terrifying. What do you think?
Well, okay, so I'm going as a spooner. I am going to give them a 3. Now let me explain myself.
Okay.
I have always said that 3 is not a bad thing. It is, when I say 3, it completely breaks even. It's a perfectly good cereal. It's just not really like exemplary, I suppose.
Yeah.
This, I'd say, is exactly this. This is a great new addition. It's delicious. It has its own unique flavor. I just don't think it adds that much more to the frosted mini wheat experience, as it were.
Yeah, it's just like another version.
Yeah, it's not like a must-have, but like I would recommend this. I would try it. Like, it's probably not going to be your new favorite, but I think you'll enjoy it.
It's gonna be a 1 for me.
Oh.
Because it's not because it did anything wrong. It's just because I hate the texture.
Yeah, I see.
And especially as a snacker, a 1 because like. There's no milk to help kind of soften that wheat, so it's like you have tiny sticks in your mouth just poking you everywhere. And it tastes good. The taste is there, certainly.
It's like, I mean, I'm sure there's
I can't get past the texture. I mean, that was like maybe half a serving of it, and that was more than I wanted to eat.
Yeah, it's
so.
I'm sure it's like snackers for frosted mini-wheats, but do you even think there's people who like snack on like the full like bales, as you call them?
Yeah.
Like, do you think there's anyone who actually does that?
There's probably someone, yeah.
But like no sweetener, no milk, like just the bales.
Yeah, they're just like,
They're delicious.
No, there's probably someone out there. Probably. And I'm sure for other snackers, you might give these a completely different score. You might absolutely love them if you're into that like very like hearty wheat texture. It's just not for me.
Heck, my younger self was a snacker when it came to these, so he'd probably get them.
Exactly, yeah.
So there's your
exactly. So take it with a grain of salt, because it's definitely my preference.
Right. All right.
Thanks for watching Seriously Cereal.
Have you tried the cereal? What did you think of it? And what cereal should we do next? Let us know in the comments.
And head on over to our Patreon page for exclusive rewards and to take a peek at what our future plans are.
And don't forget to hit that big red YouTube subscribe button so you never miss an episode. See you next time.